Hi guys, Zach here with another Command & Conquer Red Alert video. In this game I'm playing a 4v4 match on the map Open Warfare. I'm starting in the middle position playing as the Soviets. So probably when you're playing multiplayer, this is probably the hardest position to be in because I could get attacked from the north. There's a bridge up there which I might want to destroy, and I also could get attacked from the left because there's a couple of teams in that direction. So I'm going to have to be very careful at the start. I'd be very susceptible if I got infantry rushed from both sides. That'd be really bad. So I'm going to have to be careful with this start. And you can see already pink player, I think that was Nose coming through from that side. And you can see already red making an attack from the north. So that's what I'm saying about this position. It's really hard to play from, and you do have to be very, very careful. You can see a bunch of pink infantry there, and you can see my teammate to the right of me playing as the purple, so hopefully it'll be okay there. But I've got things to worry about on my side, because you can see pink has got quite a number of infantry just waiting around the entrance to my base. Henfer is playing as the purple, and it looks like he's going to be okay. So that attack from red hasn't been able to finish him off, and I'm looking okay so far. It looks like pink have retreated a little bit, but we still have to be very, very cautious. Now I'm going to be building one ore truck from that first war factory, because I need to be really, really careful here. I don't want to try and be too greedy, because I do have too many teams that are very, very close. And I'm just trying to take out those infantry, and also what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to blow up that bridge. And now I've done that because I don't want people attacking me from the north and from the left at the same time. And you can see me getting that power plant up very quickly, and now I'm going to be building a Tesla coil early. And that's what you sometimes can do against players who are playing as the allies, because what you're very susceptible to for is that them coming in with light tanks early on. So if you build a Tesla coil, they're very powerful against light tanks, and it could just give you that bit of a better defense. And you can see I've just put it in the middle there, so it's a little bit harder to get to. It's not on the outskirts of my base, and it's protecting lots of different things. And you can see now Henfer going on the attack on the left, right of the map. But for me at the moment, I'm just waiting because I'm playing as the Soviets. I'm not going to be in as good position. But we can see there's red coming down, and blue's going to be providing a little bit of defence there. And I'm in a tricky spot at the moment because I have to defend. If I go and help Henfer now, I'm going to be in trouble because you can see people coming in from the left. As I would have thought, Nose is coming in with his light tanks, and there's my Tesla coil, which is going to be able to fire on them. So we're going to have to see how this Tesla coil does against Nose. And you can see he's actually bypassed my pace. I think he's seen that Tesla coil and thought, no thanks, I'm going to go for someone else's base. But this is bad because it looks like Henfer is struggling at the moment. And you can see now Nose going to that base where green is. I'm just trying to do a little bit of damage to Nose as he comes through. But he's caught green a bit off guard here. And I'm just thinking about what I should do at the moment, whether I should possibly go to Nose's base. And we've managed to destroy that other bridge, so it's going to give us a little bit more defence. But I think Henfer is in a real bad position. There's a crate, and yeah, it was really bad actually. It blew up one of my heavy tanks, which is not the kind of crate I could have used at this point in time, of course. Probably about the worst time I could have when we've got Nose diving in to the base at the bottom. So he's diving into Rambo's base. What we're going to do though is we're going to go for his base, and hopefully be able to do a bit of damage, because he's just going to keep on those tanks diving in, and he's realised I'm in his base. So we're going to see if he's going to be able to make obviously he's getting all his tanks back now. We just need to try and take out this construction yard, if that's going to be possible. It's on red health, and it's looking like it's going to be able to do this, and that's down. And now we're going to go for the power plants, because if he's low on power, it's going to really reduce his building speed, and those power plants are a lot easier to destroy than those war factories. And now we'll go up and have a little look at what else is in his base. But you can see now orange coming down as well, and we can see he's got another small power plant, as I would have expected, up at the top. So we're going to go for that as well. And you can see my other Tesla coil doing a little bit of work there, but it looks like that power plant is going to stay up for the time being, and I'm probably going to have to retreat now because you can see that Nose and I think that's Open have quite a big army, and I'm going to need to retreat back to my base because this could be big trouble for me. You can see I'm building another Tesla coil. I've probably actually misjudged this because it doesn't look like I'm going to have enough power initially for that Tesla coil, and you can see Rambo is in a real bad position. So now we're going to try and we have to just defend this for all we're worth. And you can see that Tesla coil firing on them. Actually, it might work because if they do go for that Tesla coil, at least I'm going to have another one placed down. But yeah, I'm going to have to just try and build a power plant very, very quickly. You can see me waiting there a little bit, but it's looking like we're doing okay. So now I'm just going to try and produce this power. Oh, that's not worked well at all because I've lost that construction yard and I've lost that Tesla coil, unfortunately. But you can see how much Nose has suffered in the process. He's lost a lot of tanks in order to do that, and now it depends, can we get him on the on the counter. I'm just having a look there. I do have at least 2 ore refineries, and we can see that Green has been able to do a bit of more damage to Nose's base. Nose hasn't got any power plants left, hasn't got any war factories left, so he's not going to be able to produce any tanks. Yeah, you can see now he's just down to ore refineries, and yeah, he just can't do anything really. And we can see the Orange Open is coming down now, but we're going to try and go up to his base. If he's going to go past me, I'm going to drive past him. And you can see there Cyan bringing some tanks into Open's base. Question is it going to be enough? And you can see now Open is coming back with his tanks to try and defend his base. And you can see he's got 3 war factories there, so he's possibly in a pretty good position if he's got a good economy going. But we might go for his construction yard and just see if we can take that out, because at the moment he does have the better tank numbers. And we're going to see if we're going to be able to take this out, because this might be close, because we've got 3 tanks at the moment, but there's a lot of light tanks coming in, and it looks like it's just gone down. So that's him down here, and we're going to possibly have to just put a lot of pressure at the bottom of the base and maybe try and push that on that ore refinery. But you can see he's coming on the comeback now. He's got quite a lot of light tanks at the ready. And it's just about, we're just trying to get rid of those light tanks, get rid of a bit of that mass. He's still in quite a good position, because even though he's lost his construction yard, well, I've lost my construction yard as well for that matter, he's still got 3 war factories. He still looks to have a good functioning economy. And you can see my tanks getting taken out there. There's just too many light tanks for me. And I'm going to need to pull back to my base. Problem is, right at this moment, is I've got no Tesla coils now, and I'm not going to be able to build any. But you can see the Open is just we can see Cyan doing an attack on Green, and this looks bad because it looks like Green's construction yard could go down, and he's got another construction yard there. That's absolutely fine. So Green looks to be in a decent position right at this moment. What doesn't look to be in a decent position is me, because you can see that Orange has a massive army. And he's waiting there, so that's good, because the longer he waits there, the more time I have to build up my forces, and the better it's going to be for us. So that I'm a bit lucky there. And you can see that Gerben is fighting on the right side of the map. And now we can see that Orange is coming down, and we're going to wait at the other side of the gap, because it's always hard to push through a gap. And we're going to see if he does go for it. He is using light tanks, which are a bit weaker in terms of HP. And we'll have to see what he tries to do at this point. And you can see he's pushing there. Yeah, I just have to make sure I don't try and push through the gap on my side. I'm just going to wait back a little bit and let him push his tanks through. You can see Blue's there to give me a bit of support, which is what I need right at this moment, because you can see that Orange army is absolutely huge, and I don't really stand a chance on my own. And you can see now Orange going into my base. He's going for the large power plant first. Thankfully, I've got quite a bit of power, because I was powering a Tesla coil before. But I don't want to lose. I want to lose as little as possible, because anything I lose now, I can't build back. And you can see I think blue's a bit AFK at the moment on this side. Well, not AFK, but he's fighting at other parts of the map. And you can see now he's getting involved in the fight. You can see green coming to give me a bit of support also, because I'm in a bit of a trouble situation. I've got one tank, I've got no tanks left now, and we've got orange in my base. So what I'm just going to be doing is I'm just going to be repairing buildings as quickly as I can and building tanks when I can. And fortunately that small power plant has survived so far. And you can see green, my ally Rambo, is in a real good position. He's got a lot of tanks and they're going to be able to deal with this. And you can see I'm struggling a little bit with the economy right at the moment. And I don't know how I managed to mismanage my trucks there and get them inside my base. But now we're going to be going up. We're going to be able to push back because it looks like we can go on the attack. And you can see now orange's mass has gone. He's going to be absolutely no match because we're going to should be able to march right up there. As long as blue can hold the right side of the map, we should be okay. And you can see green Rambo, he's got an absolutely massive army. So yeah, he's going to be no matter how good orange's production is, he's not going to be able to fight against that. We can see he's got 3 war factories, but I don't think he's got enough ore refineries to probably sustain that. And now Rambo's taken out Nose. He's going to destroy his 2 buildings to take him out of the game. And now we're going for open orange on the other side of his base. Now this is quite an old video, so open has got a lot better since this game, but yeah, if it was a player he was now, he'd probably beat us quite easy. They would have probably won that team, but you can see us taking out his main buildings, and now we're going to be able to take out some of his war factories. You can see Rambo coming in with a load of tanks as well. Obviously he's got a lot bigger army than I do at this stage, but I'm slowly starting to build my number of heavy tanks. And you can see red coming in for a bit of a fight, but we're going to be able to take this. It's only 1 tank. It's nowhere near enough. I will just take that red tank out just to make sure it's destroyed. And I could repair that power plant. I mean, it doesn't matter too much if I'm low on power, because you can see my ore situation is not good at all. And I think that middle ore patch was going to be used up almost completely. And I think you can see the open now, he doesn't have anything left, and he's effectively out of the game. And now you can see Rambo with that massive army. You can also see Gerben coming, and it's all over for the other team. There's absolutely no way they can come back from this position. You can see open orange trying to destroy my war factory there with like 1 tank. What I'll do is I'll just destroy his remaining power plants just to get him out of the game, so he can do no more sneak attacks with any stray infantry that may be lying around. And that's him out of the game, and I do suspect the others should be almost finished now. We can see red's got a couple of buildings left, and the game is done. Right, so thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. There will be a troll video tomorrow.